Namaste to all you beautiful souls. Welcome to Conversations with Ruchitaa. Today we're going to talk about love. What is the meaning of love? So if you've seen my first video on love about, I think 5 to 6 years ago, so I had just realized what love is. And when you know that it is love, you know it is love. And I'm not talking about loving another person. I'm talking about not even loving yourself. I'm just talking about love. The word love, right? So we talk about loving oneself, loving another person, loving so many things, loving with attachment, loving with conditions, loving unconditionally. Why are there so many tags with love, right? Because love itself is a word that doesn't go with any other word. It's an energy on its own. And only when it is on its own can it be used as a wonderful, powerful energy that you can transmute into anyone, anything, a crystal, a candle. Transmute it into something. Give it to a person, give it to people, give it even to yourself. Give it to your work that you are doing. That is love. From where that energy comes is only something that you know. For everyone, love has a different definition, and mostly when someone thinks of love, they can't define it. Why do you love a person? Why do you love something so much? Do you have a definition? Some of you may, because you will have certain adjectives to describe what you love or who you love. But that's not always the case, because love is love. The number of times I'm using love in this video is going to get a little too high. So let's just get into why I began this video here today. So this video is more about, how you think that you are capable of love or incapable of love, or that, you are now ready to love again. And sometimes due to past wounds or something that may have blocked your energy out, you may not be able to express it again. You may feel like you have it in you, but so many things change within you and you don't feel like this is love. Like, I don't feel how I felt that one time. The softness in your heart space, the vulnerability, the feeling of just feeling good in general, wanting to be nice to everyone, including yourself. That is now not here, not present. Because past energies might have blocked it. You may not even know. You need to have patience. Don't frustrate yourself. Even if you're doing a lot of healing, you feel like it's opening up, but it's not really opening up. You may just need some more time or some kind of interference that comes in and gives you an energy or a spark that allows your heart to open again, and you're able to see why in the first place you were longing for this feeling again. Why you felt like you were lost somewhere. You didn't feel like yourself. You lost your own self in the materialistic world or in something else or someone else entirely. You may feel like you're in love, but you don't feel the same energy when you say it. When you say, I love you, do you feel it? Of course, love fades and comes back. That is a pattern, that is a phase that comes and goes always. Of course, that is a part of life. But that doesn't mean that you force yourself to say it or you force yourself to love. Love is not something that can be forced. It comes from within. And you need to have patience and really allow the energy to flow again. And it's not just your heart chakra you need to be working on. As people say, you have a blockage in love. Work on your heart chakra. I also say it. In my tarot readings, I give that as guidance. But it requires a backup. It requires a lot of other elements to open up. Now, I have a yoga reference for you, obviously. So, if you're working on your handstand, it's not only about standing upside down on your arms. It's about the individual parts, the wrists, the shoulders, the elbows, the forearm, the abdomen, your thighs, your buttocks. Each and every muscle separately strong. And when they come together, they can be stronger. Now coming back to your chakras, you want to awaken or open your root chakra, your sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, pineal gland or third eye, crown chakra. You want to awaken one by one everything. Of course, you can work on your heart chakra more, but it needs support, right? It needs something to hold on to. Say that even if something happens, I have you to support me and bring me back. Going back to the yoga reference. So if you're in your handstand and your arms are strong, but your feet are not strong, you won't be able to hold the posture for a longer time because at some point your thighs are going to give up. But then your abdomen is strong, so it holds you together to stay in the posture. Understand? So now if I'm awakening my heart chakra and somewhere again something happens and I have an emotional blockage or something that, hurts me suddenly somewhere, or I'm just going through some past memories and I just feel like crying today, I will have my sacral chakra or my root chakra to ground me because that is active and awakened. So that is supporting my emotional stability. Of course, I am embracing the emotional side, but I have something to hold on to. So if you feel like you're unable or incapable of love, try not to focus on love. Try to focus on everything around it Bring it all together, making a whole community of strength and support, so that you have the foundation to open your heart. You are free to open your heart for the first time or again. You are open to opening your heart. You're open to that idea that letting someone or something new in, or a new space, a new house, a new person into your life is okay, because you have your other things to support you in case you're feeling out of balance. And if you're feeling out of balance in your groundedness, then you have your heart to pull you back. You always have something or the other, giving support to each other. I hope you understand what I'm trying to convey through this. Okay, and just saying that, yes, I am following my intuition. I need to follow my gut, what my gut says, what my intuition says. Sometimes you're not following it. You're living in the past or trying to create a future for yourself. A lot of you are actually that's the energy I'm getting. You may be starting to feel the present energy, and maybe even starting to feel the love energy, or you may feel it maybe another few weeks. And that is why this energy is coming forth today even. I will link the previous video on loving yourself in the description box. I feel like some of you may connect to it. That was a very young me trying to convey what loving yourself means. I actually watched that recently and I was surprised, because I myself was lost for some time and I didn't understand who I was, which is why I'm here today trying to explain the same thing. Right, and I got it tattooed on myself too. Let love guide you. And if love is not guiding you, something else is. That is your support. And that will slowly guide you through the pathway to get you back into the track of love guiding you. And sometimes you also need your other things to guide you, right? So love is not the only thing to guide you, but it is something very important that you should allow to take hold of yourself sometimes. Allow your heart to say, go for it. And one more thing, to love is to let go. Doesn't mean you're letting go of the person or the thing, whatever it is you have in mind. To love is to let go is very true. To love is to let go of attachment, of expectations. Whatever comes, it doesn't affect you, and your love is always the same. Love cannot be different. If you feel like your love is gone, it means that you have something else blocking you from seeing that love. And if you forced yourself to say you love something or someone because you thought you did, it's okay, because sometimes we do get confused and our path needs some difficulties. You may hurt some people or even yourself in the process, and it is okay. That is a learning for you. That is a learning for any other people that may have come in your path. You all have chosen to teach each other a lesson, which is why you may be going through whatever it is that you are going through. So however hard it may be, know that it will get better. For any twin flames or soulmates out there, if you're going through any phase of life, it is going to get better. You need to trust yourself. You need to live in the present moment. You need to embrace and accept what you are feeling. You need to accept what you know to be true. And sometimes you may want something to be so true, so bad. And maybe that's just not the way to go about it. Maybe that's just, not it. And it's time to let it go. And sometimes you hold on too tight. So you need to kind of loosen the ropes, which means you need to let go of the person that is holding you back. The person is holding you back. No. You are holding yourself back and you feel like the person is holding you back. The person is doing absolutely nothing. They're just another human, or not. A big ball of energy that you are really pulled towards and you have grown attached. Once you release that attachment, you see the love more clearly. You see love or what you feel for what it really is. You're able to see if it is love or attachment or a physical encounter that you needed to have to learn something new. Or if it is an energy that is always going to be in your life and is going to guide you in your life because of what you have learned in the experience with the other person or whatever your situation was or is. So just wait and have patience. Allow your heart to open when it is ready. It's probably already ready, but it needs some time and it probably will happen in the most unexpected way or time. And it may not even happen in the way that you want it to happen or you expect it to happen. It'll happen in the most unexpected way, in the most unexpected times, because you have so many thoughts on that, I want it to happen like this or I want it to happen like that. And that creates a blockage in how it's actually going to happen. That creates a block in the passage of how it needs to go through or, just flow. So releasing those blockages will actually create a better space and a better time for it to happen. So that's all I have for you today. I'm going to repeat, let love guide you. If you are lost, you will find your way. Have patience, your heart will open. It needs its supporting factors. It's supporting muscles, it's supporting energy, it's supporting friends. It needs a lot of surrounding energy to give it a whole and lift it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, your family, or those you think need to hear this. I hope you connect with me. I hope you resonate with what I'm saying. And I also hope that it aids you someday, maybe even today, maybe tomorrow. Sending you all the love, light, and positive energy. Namaste.